Good morning, Dustin Troyan here, Supercar Sunday, brought to you by Porsche Woodland Hills. We have something very rare and special, and Sandy, the owner, is going to tell us about it. What do we have here, Sandy?
You have a 1952 Alvis. Alvis is a British car. They built cars from 1919 to 1967. This is a TB21. It's a 6-cylinder inline 3-liter. They built 31 of this body style. 30 of them being British, are right-hand drive, 2-seater. They built one prototype for America, left-hand drive, 4-seater. And after they built it, they decided not to do the car. It was too expensive to sell in America. This is the one prototype.
Wow.
So, yes,
and where did you find this car?
I found this in Germany 5 years ago. I was actually looking for a British sports car from the 50s, and I had found an Allard I liked. So I was doing more research on it, and when you Google Allard, the first two letters are AL, Alvis, AL, it popped up on one of my searches, and when I read about it and saw how nice it looked, I decided somebody should bring it here. It was built for here, so I volunteered myself.
Wow. 5 years ago.
5 years ago. I flew it in from Germany.
And with this car, is there anything that really stands out that's notable to you, that blew you away when you got the car?
Well, the styling, it was a very high-end car. It's got the aluminum hood, aluminum trunk, aluminum doors, the rest of the body steel, suicide doors. There's not a straight panel on this car. Alvis used to build airplane motors, so they built their own inline 6. And that's pretty nice too. I can open that up and show it to you.
All right, let me take a quick walk around.
The car was restored in 1965 in New Zealand by the Alvis dealer there. And what was really interesting, the owner of the dealership owned the car at the time, so every part they put into the car, he had ordered duplicate parts. I've got cases of parts that came with this car.
Incredible.
The suicide doors, and the frame is lined with the same leather as the seats.
So I always say one of the best parts about Supercar Sunday is you never know who or what's going to come in. And most people have never heard of Alvis, let alone seen one, and the only prototype meant for the States. So I'm going to pop the hood real quick.
Have you ever seen a 6-cylinder with 12 plugs?
No, I haven't.
The engine itself has 6 plugs, and there are 6 spares on the firewall. So if you're out in the country in the 50s and you break down, you have your spare parts with you.
Wow. Incredible. And how long have you been coming to Supercar Sunday?
I started when you were at the coffee shop.
Probably 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Fun stuff. Sandy, thank you for everything as always, all your support.
You put on a great show and you're really an asset for the community.
Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you too, sir. Another great day out here. Some of the rarest cars in the world show up, whether it's this early Alvis, Black Series, 85 turbos. I mean, just all sorts of stuff coming in. All right, more to come.
I don't think she liked you, but she liked